Start of the second half is coming your way here on Roller Radio 99.9 KWND. The weekend, stay tuned. 20-7, Grand Rapids on top of Kailua.
Been blind since I was 4. And I've never seen a beer commercial or a beer label. None of that stuff influences me. I drink beer because of the taste. And my beer is Pabst Blue Ribbon. It has the taste and the flavor.
What do you think's on the label?
I think there's a naked woman riding on a unicorn, jumping over fire.
The Chevrolet Cruze, loved in 119 countries around the world. Proof we're not so different after all. It's the new world.
You got bars now, kid. I'm telling you about this. Anything. I spit anywhere. What? Give me something. Look, people right here. Look at dude right here in them tight old slacks. Oh, look at the hairline, man. It's way pushed back. And that tie's mad ugly. It's a horrible pick. Somebody get me some pills. This dude is making me sick. True that. All right. Okay.
Hold on to my clean shirts and please don't get them dirty, cause I know you're gonna drool when you hear me getting wordy. Cause I'm a walking, talking, smacking human encyclopedia. You thought I'd stop there, but now I'm getting greedier. I'm a promotion in motion, and by now you got the notion that I got strategic plans coming out my ears. My key points and decks will bring y'all to tears. Turning pennies into dimes, I shift paradigms. But how you gonna let a marketing rep rip your rep and slip adept rhyme schemes in that your mind only dreams in? I bet you all wonder why my rhyme is so tight. I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Oh, thanks.
Stay smart. Stay at a Holiday Inn Express.
First and 10 from the Wolverines. 27 yards.
One more half, big C. Double side wing left. Press. I'm back.
Second and 9 from the Wolverines. 28-yard.
Down. Sick. The quarterback ain't even gonna look your way. Single back.
Welcome back to Tangier Stadium in Grand Rapids. Had some scoreboard difficulty. It is actually the third quarter. Iva's pass down the field is caught. First down to the Roller 48. And Kailua comes out again looking much better. Chris Mushagan with the catch. And again, the scoreboard is going to say second quarter. It is the third quarter. Looks like I forgot to edit a scoreboard last night when making up the graphics, so I apologize for that. First and 10 of the Grand Rapids 48, however. Third quarter, 3 wide receivers. Matsumoto has found a bit of a rhythm here as Christ hurdles over a defender and cannot pick up anything. Tackle made by Unsicker, who has been involved in the run defense today in a big way. 11:40 to go in the third. 20-7. Rollers have the lead. Holiday Inn reminds you to stay smart, and Roller fans can stay smart on road games. They can get a 25% discounted rate on a room at Holiday Inn. 2-yard pickup by Christ. Next Roller home road game is in a few weeks. Book your stay with Holiday Inn. Holiday Inn, stay smart, official partner of the Grand Rapids Rollers. So 3rd down and 8, another 3rd and long situation for Kailua. Only recently has Matsumoto been able to bail him out of the jam. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the top of the screen, and Matsumoto goes that direction. And open, it was a receiver, and it bounces off the hands. And Boston will have to come out and punt it away, so Kailua had a chance to really put themselves back in this ball game. And a rare dropped pass today will haunt the end of that drive. Boston to punt. May have been deflected, not sure. Looked like he just dropped it. So Kailua's kick is away. Inside the 10, inside the 5, bobbled off the hands, and then into the end zone. So Kailua, 2 straight plays, have a chance to make a big play with their hands and cannot do it, as the Rollers will start from their own 20-yard line up 13.
1st and 10.
Second game of the Sunday doubleheader tomorrow. The undefeated Crabs take on the San Francisco Bulldogs, who now have what could be as nearly as good a defense as Grand Rapids is. They'll try to shut down Elliott Snyder and become the first team to hold him under 200 yards rushing. As you see, Baja's 4.4 yards a carry. San Francisco and Baltimore comes your way tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern on the SFL Network. Again, you can join our SFL forums, our brand new forums. Join in on the conversation. Become a part of the SFL family on a day-to-day basis. The link is in the chat room. We would love to see your shining faces, or at least in computer form, on the daily instead of just here on game days. It's a fun time as Baja loses a yard. It brings up 3rd and 11. 20-7, the Rollers have calmed down. An opening drive touchdown pass to Willie Washington from Rocco Marconi. Washington has since gotten hurt and left the game. Marcus Campbell started hot as well, and he is cooled off. Kailua, one of the worst starts they could have possibly had. 3 interceptions in that first half. Pump fake from Marconi down the middle of the field. That pass is caught, and it is not enough for a first down. Where's the home field advantage on the move of the sticks right there? Grand Rapids might think about challenging this. Kailua has pulled some momentum away from this game. And no challenge comes from the Rollers. And Kailua should end up with some decent field position here. Kick is away and nearly blocked. Kailua has the only blocked punt in league history, and that was in a preseason game. In fact, it was the first SFL game ever played. Haven't seen a blocked punt since. So 1st and 10 of the 32. Matsumoto and the Wyverns go back to work. A 1-3 season thus far, in desperate need of a victory, as are the Rollers at 2-2 with New York and Baltimore, the league's top 2 teams, next on tap. Christ takes a run for a gain of 8 yards, but there is a flag.
Holding, number 73. Repeat, first down.
A holding penalty on Perkins brings up a 1st and 20. So now Kailua back deep, and what has killed them in this game is the lack of success on first downs. They have been in 2nd and 10 and 1st and long situations far too often in this game. 1st and 20 now, and they'll hand it off to Christ, and he breaks through a tackle, and then is swarmed, only a gain of a yard. Kaleka there again, and while he hasn't had a brilliant day on the stat sheet, as we mentioned before, he has completely shut down Yuya Iba, and it's 2nd and long.
2nd and 19.
8-13 and counting. Credit to Kailua, however, they have kept it close. And obviously Grand Rapids is tough to blow people away with 3 offensive stars. Deep pass down the field, caught by Iba, and inside the 50, the Grand Rapids 45. Iba got away from Kirkland. He is the only man for the Wyverns to score today. And that is good for a first down for Kailua. As Matsumoto zipped it out of his hands, he knew exactly where he was going with that, and I don't know what Kailua saw on the sidelines. Got to pay attention. Another big completion on a 2nd and long situation for Matsumoto. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. 2 receivers. Christ in the backfield, and Christ takes a handoff again. Is stopped on first down. Kailua might as well play Canadian football. Just forget the first down and just play 2 downs. I can't remember the last time Kailua had a successful first down play. 2nd and 11 from the 46. Roller defense still stifling. Empty backfield for Matsumoto. As Matsumoto is sacked by our guy McCormick, the former Wyvern. First sack of the day by the former Wyvern, and McCormick, former Renegade as well, makes it 3rd and 16 as Grand Rapids' defense clamping down once again. Matsumoto back to throw. Down the field. Incomplete. What a big hit. Big hit. Rex Norton, the intended receiver, brings up a 4th and long. And Kailua's drive stalls out.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
From the 14, the Rollers will start for the 17-yard line. Still a 20-7 ball game. No one scored here in the 3rd quarter, as the Rollers need one more play to blow this game open. Hand off to David Baja on the left-hand side, and Crazy Train picks up 4 to the 21. 105 yards for Baja and a touchdown today, so another 100-yard game for Baja. For Baja this year, his season high is 180, and it's his 4th time in 5 games he has had over 100 yards rushing. Marconi's pass is caught, but Campbell stepped ahead of the first down marker to make the catch. Brock on the tackle. Campbell, fearing that pass was going to get picked off, and did not pick up the first down.
3rd and 1 from Roller, 26 yards.
Down. 6. Let's go, D. That's what we stand for. I bet.
3rd down and 1 of the 25. Marconi's going to pass for it, and Marconi has a throw, incomplete, so it's 3 and out. Inyuk applying the quarterback pressure. A quiet game for Inyuk before that hit, And the Rollers will punt it away, just cannot get it going in the third quarter, and they have left the door open for the Wyverns here to make a comeback. Got to be cause for concern for Grand Rapids. Shocked they didn't run the ball on 3rd and 1. From the 37-yard line, the return up to the 39. So 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 5:11 to go in the third. 20-7, Grand Rapids on top. But once again, Kailua in some pretty decent field position. 3 wide receiver set, 2 in the backfield. Play action for Matsumoto. He swings it outside. Iba gets the feed in, gain of 5. Iba 4 grabs for 47 yards and a touchdown today. Starting to get things going. Campbell 4 for 39 has not reached the end zone. Brand Sports Grill reminds you that the next home game is in 9 days. Monday, August 18th. The Gatlin brothers face their former team as the New York Knights. 4-1 come to town. Could be a potential first-round playoff matchup or playoff preview. You can listen to the game live on Roller Radio or right here on the SFL Network. A loss of 2 on the play. Lamar Davis on the tackle. Noel Kreis has had a horrendous afternoon. 3rd and 7 at the 43.
Let's go. 3rd and 6 from the Riverlands, 43 yards.
Down. 4.5 to go in the third. 4 wide receivers now. 3 to the bottom of the formation. To the left-hand side. 5 in the box for Grand Rapids. Matsumoto back to pass, gets a 3-man rush. He throws a pass short. Iba's got to run that past the sticks. Just bad offense from Kailua. They'll punt it away again.
Don't let him get that point.
4th down and 4 at the 46, and Kailua, high snap, kicks it away. From the 15-yard line, Rollers on the return to the 17. So Grand Rapids doing all they can to protect this lead. The most important thing is they have not turned the ball over and given any serious momentum away to Kailua, whose offense is still running stagnant. A defensive game as expected. Rollers playing their type of football. 2 wide receivers, and the handoff goes to Baja, and he lost a yard. Baja now down to 4.2 yards per carry. Had a 42-yard run earlier in this game. 105 is his total for the day. Koma Kaleka has an interception today. Billy Joe Gatlin has an interception today for Kaleka. It is interception number, and I'll try and get that number to you here momentarily, as Baja again is swarmed in the backfield. 4 different Wyverns there, a loss of 2. Harmon on the tackle, 3rd and long, and all of a sudden, David Baja cannot break free. Kaleka's 3rd pick of the year. Billy Joe Gatlin has 4 now on the season. 3rd down and 13. What has happened to the Roller offense in the second half? Marconi's pass swung outside, nearly pick sixed. It's 4th down, and fans are starting to get a little worried here. Back-to-back 3-and-outs for Grand Rapids, and Kailua is going to get even better field position on this drive.
Oh yeah, this one's mine! This one's mine!
Low snap, Kailua nearly got to it again. And the return will be from the 47-yard line and a good open field tackle. Wyverns will start at midfield with 2:51 to go in the third. CasualAdultGamers.com is your place for the greatest online all-pro football NFL league ever assembled. Find out how you can get on the wall of champions at CasualAdultGamers.com, an official partner of the Simulation Football League. Our official website is SimulationFL.com. You can like the league on Facebook, follow the league on Twitter, subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channels, all at /SimulationFL. Matsumoto empty backfield on 1st and 10. Swings it outside. Iba's open. 40-35. Iba 30. Down to the 27, a gain of 23. Iba now 6 grabs for 73 yards. And Kailua has entered into scoring position. It was talked about earlier today that the red zone issues for Kailua have plagued the offense. Only 1 touchdown and 7 trips coming into this game. They did score a touchdown on their only red zone trip earlier, a Matsumoto touchdown pass to Iba. 1st down and 10 to the 27 with 4 wide receivers, 3 to the top of the screen. Matsumoto against a blitz, gets it away, diving catch is made at the 21-yard line, a gain of 6. And that's the man that dropped the wide open pass that could have potentially gone for a touchdown a couple drives ago. 2 minutes to go in the third. If Grand Rapids holds on to win, Taco Bell reminds you can enjoy a free breakfast after a roller victory. Free waffle tacos when the Rollers win. Brought to you by Taco Bell. Liv Moss, an official partner of the simulation or the Grand Rapids Rollers. Deep pass from Matsumoto. Open is Kirkland, touchdown. And the Wyverns have scored 13 unanswered points. It is a 7-point game. Matsumoto now 2 touchdown passes today, and despite no crisis, bad day running the football, Lawrence Kirkland got wide open down the middle of the field. This has not been a good third quarter for Grand Rapids, and we have a close football game. Extra point is good. This game was 20-0, and Matsumoto had thrown 3 interceptions. 1 to Cox, 1 to Kaleka, 1 to Gatlin. And Grand Rapids' offense has to wake up. From the 9-yard line, Rollers on the return. Past the 25 and then hit hard and spun down to the 28. Coming up next week on Football Sunday, the Kailua Wyverns will take to the road again and will travel to Bagnall Memorial to take on the San Francisco Bulldogs. The Orlando Intimidators, the defending champs, travel to Dallas to take on the Dallas Stars, who are trying desperately to turn their season around. August 17th, the action starts at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, right here on the SFL Network on Twitch, as Marconi dumps the pass off short. Oh, what a big hit! Loss of 3. Receiver hung on as Matsumoto now 185 passing. Marconi still under 100 for this game. Vicious hit, I believe, by Brock.
Let's go. 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7 to the 31. Only a gain of 3 yards. Ever since that wild tip pass, this game has not been the same as Baja lost 2. 3rd and 9. Inyuk on the tackle. He has awoken. I can't remember the last time David Baja got positive yards. I mean, this is a complete turnaround here. What is going on? 4 wide receivers, 3 to the short side left, top of the screen. Marconi going to have to do this with his arm. Back to pass, swings it outside, caught, turning the corner, a big hit will not allow for a first down. Holloway on the catch, past the outstretched arms of a Kailua defender. Still couldn't get it. And that's 3 straight drives without a first down for the Rollers. A disturbing trend right now here in the third quarter.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm going to block the punt.
And Grand Rapids will get the punt off before the quarter ends. Boy, Kailua is aggressively going after these kicks from the 26-yard line. Return up to the 29. More good field position for Kailua when we return to Tangier Stadium. The Rollers trying to hold on. 20-14, they lead Kailua. We'll be back to Tangier Stadium after this. This is Roller Radio, 99.9 The Weekend.
Oh, I didn't see it coming, but it came in a can. Now my sweet son's been sprayed into a man. Old Spice sprayed a man on my son. Now he's kissing all the women and his chores aren't done. Old Spice new spray sprayed a man on my son. Now he smells like a man, and they treat him like one.
At Brands, the quality and artistry of each meal is just as important as the people we serve it to. We use the freshest ingredients, while our beef is USDA choice aged. So whether it's family night, game night, every night is special at Brands. Our weekday complete meals are still just $8.99, Monday through Thursday, from 3 until close with $2.99 kids meals. Brands. It's about the food. It's about you.
Roller Football on 99.9 The Weekend is brought to you by Old Spice, Unnecessary Freshness, by Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. By Taco Bell, you've gotta live Mas. And by Target, expect more, pay less. 20-14, start of the third quarter. Kailua has the football. They have scored 14 straight points, but Christ still cannot get the offense moving. Second down and long, another poor first down play for Kailua's offense. 3 wide receivers, and Matsumoto drops back to pass. Matsumoto down the middle. There is a penalty marker. There was some tough coverage. Let's see what the officials say.
Roughing the passer, number 91, defense. 15-yard penalty.
Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. A roughing the passer on Grand Rapids moves the ball up to the 43-yard line. Iba on 9 targets, 6 for 73. Has really warmed up here late second, early third quarter. That penalty keeps this drive alive. Hand off to Christ, and again, no Christ has just had his worst game of his career. Back-to-back weeks, he has really struggled. Curry on the tackle, another second and long for Kailua. How many times are they going to be able to convert out of this one? Matsumoto back to throw. Matsumoto down the field. caught. Gain of 4, 3rd and 7. Another big 3rd down here for Kailua. And this roller defense. Roller defense has played well, but it just seems like they're hanging on by a thread here. They need the offense to pick it up. They've been on the field entirely too long in the second half. 3rd down and 7. 3 receivers, 2 in the backfield. Play action for Matsumoto. Pressure. He steps in the pocket, throws it complete, but it is 3 yards shy of a 1st down. Jeb Gatlin saved the move of the markers, and Kailua will have to punt it away. Their defense has forced 3 straight 3-and-outs, but they still trail.
Oh yeah, punter. I'm coming. I'm locking in.
Fair catch called for the Rollers at the 15. So 10:47 to go in the ball game. Next game on the SFL Network is tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. The Southwest Shootout between Dallas and Oklahoma City as the Renegades try to win their first game at home this season. Action kicks off at 3 p.m. Central right here on the SFL Network on Twitch. Marconi back to throw. That pass is caught. 5-yard gain. Second and 5 of the 20. 10:20 to go. Well, that last pass puts Marconi over 100 yards passing for the day. 5 in the box. Brock looks like he's coming in on a blitz. He does. And Baja runs right past him. Crazy Train picks up 9. 1st down, Rollers. First and 10 at the 29-yard line. Marconi back to throw. He's going to dump it short. Baja in the open field picks up 4 to the 33. All right, check that. That's not Baja. That's Bryant. David Baja has really not been involved in the passing game much at all today. Rocco Marconi, despite not really doing much, a 106.9 rating, 113, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He has become a game manager in this offense. And Marconi escapes pressure and throws an interception, and Grayson will return it for a touchdown. We are tied. Rocco Marconi scrambling away from a defender, and Grayson steps in front of the pass and scores. A shocking turn of events has Kailua a point away from taking the lead.
Griffin is back for the point after. McDaniel on the hold.
Wow. What a play from Nathaniel Grayson. His 5th interception of the year that ties him atop the leaderboards with Eddie Gage. It is the 2nd pick 6 of the year. 3rd, check that. Kaleka and Holt had the others. For Grayson, that is all-time interception number 13. 2nd most in league history, and his 1st ever pick 6. And it's 21-20 with 9:08 to go. 21 unanswered points for the Wyverns. Absolutely insane. Grand Rapids was ruling this game. Crazy Train gets into the secondary. There goes Baja past the 40 into the 26-yard line. $1.56 on 29 carries. First down, Rollers. Boy, did Grand Rapids need that. First down to the 26. Marconi back to throw against a blitz. Goes deep down the field. Is tipped away and incomplete. Shigeki on the coverage. Koyama Shigeki, a season that has really been nothing in the stat sheet. Would have liked to have that interception, but the Rollers not having it.
Second and 10 from the River end, 26 yards.
Down. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Second and 10. Draw play. David Baja. Nothing. No gain. Third and long. Inyuk on another tackle up the middle.
Third and 10 from the River end, 26 yards.
Down. Sit.
Third down. 4 receivers. 3 to the bottom of the screen. Big play here for the Rollers as Marconi goes deep. It is incomplete, and a diving play made by Shigeki as he was falling over. Knocked the ball away. It's fourth down. Man, Shigeki back-to-back plays, making a difference. And Stephen Griffin will attempt from 43 yards, the lefty, to take the lead. David Baja's big run got him down here. From 43 yards, the kick is good. And the Rollers regain the lead. On Stephen Griffin's leg, 23-21. Griffin now 3 for 3. And just as Kailua takes the lead, Grand Rapids gets some momentum back on their side, and we've got a tremendous finish playing out here. From the 10-yard line. Wyvern's on the return. Up to the 28. Roller defense needs a stop. They were so dominant at the beginning of this game.
First and 10.
Can they find that dominance again? 7:38 to play. 2 wide receivers and Kreis in the backfield. And Kreis again just has no room. Curry on the tackle, second and long. And this may be what ends up killing Kailua. Just too many difficult situations for Matsumoto. One not known to be able to win a game for you. 3 receivers. Kreis on the right-hand side. 4-2-5 look for Grand Rapids. They rush 4. Back to pass. Matsumoto into traffic. There were 6 Roller defenders in the secondary as Norton was the intended receiver. Third and long. Three receiver set, two in the backfield. Play action. Matsumoto has time. Matsumoto deep down the field. Caught at the Grand Rapids 44. And Matsumoto now 222 passing yards on the day. Kailua's receivers are coming up monstrous in the second half. Catching everything. That one in tremendous coverage for Grand Rapids. Doesn't matter.
First and 10.
Down. Sit.
Three receivers after that catch. Move the chains. Christ again on a 1st and 10. There is a flag thrown in the secondary. Looked like somebody may have clipped Davis on the tackle.
Face mask, number 99, defense.
Another big personal foul penalty on the Rollers as Kailua moves to the Roller 27-yard line. Let's see it again. Oh, he did get him. Wow, didn't see that the first time. But Lamar Davis pulled Christ back. That was a nasty-looking tackle right there. Matsumoto's rating up to 72.9 today. Draw play. Christ, wide open field. Picked up 8. For Matsumoto, that would be his second best game of the season.
He picks up 8 yards on the play. Number 24 with the tackle.
What a game this has developed into as both teams have started to move the ball with some haste. It was 20-0 and it looked like we were going to have a snoozer on our hands. Two receiver set, Matsumoto out of the shotgun. Grand Rapids has been in way too many close games. Hand off to Christ, he is smacked down, loss of 2. Big hit in the backfield, back at the 22-yard line. 3rd and 4. Three wide receivers. 4 in the box, 2 to the outside. Matsumoto on 3rd down, over the middle, caught! Past the defender, Kirkland to the 12, 1st down. Lawrence Kirkland once again comes away with a catch in heavy traffic. They have put more work on his shoulders today. Kailua back in the red zone where they have struggled up to today's game. They have not struggled today in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, Kirkland bottom of the screen, Iba top of the screen. Christ takes a handoff inside the 10. Christ picks up 4 down to the 8-yard line. You can see Christ still struggling, 1.9 yards a carry compared to Baja's terrific day, but is starting to get it moving, 42 yards. 4:06 to go. Rollers trying to hold on at 3-2 is where they would go with the top 2 teams on the schedule. Followed by a match with Orlando, the 3rd best team on the schedule. Christ lost a yard. Jeb Gatlin shuts him up. 3rd and 7 at the 8. What a game. Crowd standing here at beautiful Tangiers. Needs just inside the 2 for a 1st down. 4-2-5 look. 6 in the box for the Rollers. They will go play action, and Matsumoto will swing it out short. It is short of the 1st down. Iba again ran a short route. They'll have to kick a field goal with 3:17 remaining. Field goal, a chipper from 22 is good. And Kailua regains the lead. So now the Rollers need a monster drive. Kick is away from the 11. Grand Rapids on the return of the 28. 3:10 to go. It's on David Baja and Rocco Marconi to make something happen, and we have seen Marcus Campbell get heavily involved in the last couple of minutes of ball games. Baja 30 carries on the day. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. 2 receivers and 2 backs, and the drive starts with the Marconi pass. And Marconi's pass is caught! First down to the 44! Into traffic, a gutsy throw from Marconi moves the chains. This is all Marconi right here. If he over or underthrows this football, it's getting picked off. An absolutely perfect throw. Huge game in the grand scheme of things. If Kailua wins, they would move up to 5th place. Just a half game behind Oklahoma City. They play tomorrow. First and 10 to the 44. Hand off to David Baja. Baja is swarmed and swallowed. A gain of 1. Second and 9, and we may see one more play before the 2-minute warning. And with the Rollers having all 3 timeouts, you wonder if it's 4-down territory here. You're at your own 44, so you're just about 20 yards away from field goal range. I would think it would be 4-down territory. 2 receivers and split backs out of the shotgun. It's a handoff to Baja, and he didn't get anything. Now no huddle for the Rollers. They may be trying to get another play up before the 2-minute warning. 2:01 to go, and they will not do it. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Place your bets on the Rollers. This is Roller Radio, 99.9 KWND The Weekend. 3rd down, 10 to go. 2 minutes remaining. 4 receivers, 3 to the bottom of the formation. Far side, left. Baja in the backfield. They need the Kailua 44 for a first down. It'll be a draw play. And Baja is spun backwards. He's still going backwards. All the way back to the 45 is where they stop forward progress. And the Rollers call timeout. It looks like they're going to go for it. But I'm shocked they called timeout there, because they're going to need those timeouts on the defensive side of the ball. So now 4 wide receivers on a 4th and 9. Offside Kailua, free play. And Marconi swings it outside, the pass is caught. It is a first down, Grand Rapids. The Rollers have struggled on 4th downs late in games. Not that time, as Parks on the catch.
Neutral zone infraction, number 94. Defense, the penalty is declined.
First down, Grand Rapids to the Kailua 44. Just about 12 yards away from realistic field goal range. 2 timeouts remaining. 1:49 on the clock. Plenty of time for Grand Rapids. First down to the 44, handoff to Baja, and he lost 3. Not a terrible play. Grand Rapids trying to take as much time off the clock as they can. Inyuk has been fantastic in the second half.
2nd and 12.
1:28 to play. Kailua holding on to all 3 of their timeouts. Marconi's going to pass, swing it outside to Baja. First time in the receiving game today, but he only gained 3 And now the Rollers will call their second timeout. I'm not sure you call the timeout right there, because if you throw an incompletion, I guess it's really all on this drive, so it doesn't much matter since the Rollers would not be able to stop the clock if they give the ball away. 4 down territory.
Down.
24-23. Third and 10, Marconi back to pass. Marconi down the middle of the field, wide open in the field goal range to the Kailua 25. 1:08 and counting. And when does Kailua take their timeouts? With a minute to go, Grand Rapids has a chance to win the game. What a throw from Marconi. Hand off to David Baja, and he breaks a tackle. No, he is stopped, and Kailua burns their first timeout. 49 seconds to go, but a 6-yard run from Baja puts them in pretty good position. What a monstrous drive by the Rollers here late in this game. Another first down could spell doom for Kailua, but Baja is tackled, and they were going no huddle, but Kailua calls a timeout, so they now have 1 remaining. Be a 37-yard field goal from here. Stephen Griffin is 3 for 3 today. Rollers lost a 1-point game last week, 20-19. They got another dramatic finish on their hands. Third down and 5 of the 20. What do you do if you're Grand Rapids? Do you run the football, make Kailua burn their last time out, or do you pass? 4 wide receiver set. Baja in the backfield, 5 in the box. They're going to throw it. Marconi down the middle. It's a touchdown! Touchdown! Grand Rapids! Jenkins with the catch! Place your bets on Grand Rapids. Barry Jenkins in traffic. What a play! 43 seconds remain. Gashing Kailua on the final drive, and Grand Rapids is going to go for 2. A smart move. Handed off to David Baja, and he did not get it. Oh, man. Carson on the tackle was 7th, held just outside of the end zone. So now a touchdown can win it for Kailua. They have 1 timeout and 43 seconds to go. From the 11. Wyverns on the return, past the 25 to the 30. 39 seconds. How much does Matsumoto have left in him? He has not thrown an interception in the second half. We'd have to look back at it, but I don't remember Matsumoto ever throwing a touchdown on a game-winning drive. First down and 10 of the 30. 4 wide receivers. Matsumoto back to pass. They have 1 timeout. That pass down the field is caught. Aiba! The defender fell over. Aiba 20, 15, 10. And Kailua has stunned the Rollers in 1 play. Koma Kaleka, for as good as he's played, out of position, he just fell over. Silence at Tangiers.
Your Wyverns are attempting a 2-point conversion.
And now Kailua will attempt a 2-point conversion. I can't believe it.
They ain't getting the 2.
I cannot believe it. I can't believe Kailua has scored 30 points on the league's best defense. All of them in the last 27 minutes of play as they headed off to Christ on a draw. He does not get it. The Rollers need a field goal. Wow. Can the Rollers get down the field in 29 seconds? They have one timeout. This is unbelievable. The Rollers defense gave up a last-minute touchdown in Orlando last week as the Rollers return to the 30. This is why you play the full game, folks. And we didn't reach double-digit viewers today, and everyone was missing out. "25 seconds to play. Marconi out of the shotgun. They need just a field goal. Back to pass, Marconi. Down the middle. He fumbled it. It is still bouncing around. Caught at the 38. I don't know if Grand Rapids can challenge or not, but the clock stops with 20 seconds to go.
The replay booth will review the previous play, whether the player had possession.
What a wild end of this game, and again, there is a glitch on this call here by the official. This should be an incompletion on the field. He did not make a football move. And that's going to end up costing Grand Rapids because they recovered the fumble.
After review, the receiver did have possession. It is therefore ruled a fumble. Second down.
Should be, yeah, it's incomplete. Grand Rapids football.
Second and 10.
Second down and 10. Holloway was the receiver who nearly turned the ball over there. Could not hang on. 21 seconds, but that fumble ran some time off the clock. Marconi in the pocket, down the field, caught! 15 seconds to the Kailua 48. Grand Rapids trying to save their last timeout, get a spike. 8 seconds, 7, down to 6, down to 5. They spike it with 6 seconds to go, which gives Grand Rapids an opportunity to get one more playoff and call a timeout. They need to get one more playoff and get a timeout in. And Grand Rapids is going to go Hail Mary right here. This is it. They're just going to float it up for the game. Marconi, Hail Mary, back to pass, lost it into the end zone. It is intercepted. And the Wyverns win. And for the second consecutive week, Grand Rapids loses by 1 point. A Hail Mary pass. Marconi put maybe a little bit too much on it. And the first turnover of the game by the Rollers comes on the final play. Just a tough way to suffer the last couple of weeks for the league's only team who has not made the playoffs. As we take a look at the highlights, stats and analysis here. Lawrence Kirkland there on the touchdown. Kailua down 20-0 in this game. Grand Rapids never scored another touchdown. Iba finishes with a $1.45 and 2 scores through the air. That was the big play right there. Nathaniel Grayson's pick 6 put Kailua up 21-20. David Baja, a big run here. Helped Grand Rapids regain the lead, 23-21. A dramatic finish here from Tangier Stadium. As you see the stats across the bottom, that was another big catch right there. Kirkland also 80 yards and a touchdown. That was a big catch there. For Kirkland, that's his most productive day as a Wyvern this year. That play by Yuya Iba against the former Wyvern Koma Kaleka stuns the Rollers and wins the game. The efforts out of Grand Rapids pretty good. Marcus Campbell got him into range for a Hail Mary. Just couldn't make it happen. Player of the game today, Iba with the game-winning touchdown, 145 yards and 2 scores. Your game recap coming up next. Kailua 30, Grand Rapids 29. Both teams now 2-3, and the Rollers fall to 6th place. Kailua now in 5th place, a half game back of the 2-2 Renegades, who play tomorrow. What a ball game as we take a look. 30-29. Kailua wins on another last-minute touchdown. Back-to-back weeks. Grand Rapids loses by 1 point as we welcome you back here, the SFL studios in San Antonio. 16 points in the fourth quarter for Kailua. In total, just 11 first downs, but 347 yards. The running game struggled, but Matsumoto, 9.8 yards an attempt. The passing game was better than it has been all year for the Wyverns against the league's best defense, who gives up 30 points for the first time. Kailua, 8 of 12 on third down, 66%. They were monstrous, and in the red zone, 1 time, 1 touchdown. Grand Rapids, 2 field goals, 2 touchdowns, and 4 red zone trips. But what a ball game this was as Kailua storms back from 20-0 down. A pick six gave them a 21-20 lead, and then they hold on to win 30-29. Passing the football, Matsumoto ends up with a better rating, 92.1, the best game of the season for him. 21 for 31, 304 yards passing. Ends up with 3 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, was sacked 3 times. Running the football, Christ struggled. Baja was pretty brilliant, although for a large part of that second half couldn't get anything going. 36 carries for 160 yards. And for Iba, 8 for 145 and 2. Kirkland, 6 for 80 and 1. Campbell, 5 for 61. Baja, 3 for -1 yards. Receiving, just could not get going in the passing game. Kirkland stepped up big time today with his most productive game as a Wyvern. Inyuk finishes the game with 9 tackles. He led the game with 9 tackles. How often do you see a defensive tackle at the top of the leaderboards like that? Sebastian Brock, 10 tackles, 6 assisted last week. 8 tackles, 6 assisted this week. Carson had a sack. Saunders 5 and 3 for Kailua. Shigeki 5 and 2 with a pass defended. McCleskey 5 tackles, 7 assisted. Kailua's defense all over the place, racking up the tackles. And it was a pretty crazy day as we take a look at the final play of the game. As Marconi on the Hail Mary had a chance, had the pocket, threw it up for grabs, and put just a little bit too much on it as Kailua gets the interception and wins the game. A football Sunday doubleheader comes your way tomorrow as Oklahoma City takes on Dallas and Baltimore hosts San Francisco. Kailua and Grand Rapids now 2-3 as the race for the top 4 spots in the SFL playoffs gets a little bit more cloudy. 30-29, Kailua, 16 points in the fourth quarter, wins on the road. From all of us in San Antonio and from Tangier Stadium in Grand Rapids, Michigan, I'm Kevin Irvine saying have a great Saturday, and we'll see you back on the SFL Network tomorrow.